Norman Finkelstein is a Jewish-American political scientist and author who has written extensively on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. He is a vocal critic of the Israeli government and has also criticized Hamas. He has said that Hamas is a terrorist organization and that its attacks on Israel are illegal and inhumane. However, he has also said that the Israeli government's response to Hamas attacks has been overwhelming and disproportionate, and has called for a ceasefire and a negotiated settlement to the conflict. In an interview with Democracy Now! In 2014, Finkelstein said that Hamas's attacks on Israel were unacceptable and that the organization was responsible for killing innocent civilians. However, he also said that the Israeli government's response to Hamas attacks had been excessive and that it had killed far more civilians than Hamas. He called for a ceasefire and a negotiated settlement to the conflict, and said that the United States should use its influence to pressure Israel to end the violence. Finkelstein's views on Hamas and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict have been controversial. Some critics have accused him of being anti-Semitic and supporting terrorism. Others have praised him for his courage in speaking out against Israeli government policies. It is important to note that Finkelstein's views on Hamas and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict are complex and nuanced. He has both criticized and praised both sides in the conflict, and has called for a negotiated settlement that would protect the rights of both Israelis and Palestinians. In addition to his criticisms of Hamas, Finkelstein has also been critical of the Israeli government's policies in the West Bank and Gaza Strip. He has accused the Israeli government of war crimes and crimes against humanity for its treatment of Palestinians. He has also been critical of the United States for its support of Israel, and has accused the U.S. government of being complicit in Israeli crimes. Finkelstein's work has been praised by some for its scholarship and its willingness to challenge the conventional wisdom on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. However, he has also been criticized for his anti-Israel bias and for his personal attacks on his critics. Overall, Finkelstein is a complex and controversial figure. His views on Hamas and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict are both nuanced and critical. He has been praised by some for his scholarship and his willingness to challenge the conventional wisdom, but he has also been criticized for his anti-Israel bias and for his personal attacks on his critics. These views are of Finkelstein prior to the latest attacks in Israel.